Welcome to our series, Moving America Forward. Each week we'll be focusing on America's entrepreneurs as they take us to new roads, new opportunities, new ways to fill the gaps left by today's failing companies. Our series will be looking at that and a lot more. So come with me and watch as the entrepreneurs of our nation move into the future.
And I'm Doug Llewellyn here in our studios in Los Angeles with our guests who are here from a company named GTN Technical Staffing, which is headquartered in Dallas, Texas. I'd like you to meet these two key executives now. First, here on my left is Greg Smith, who is a partner and a director of operations for the company. And on Greg's left is Jim Bright, who is a partner and director of sales. Gentlemen, welcome. Nice to have you with us.
Great
to begin, Greg, you had a chance just a little while ago to take some questions from William Shatner and chat with him. Let's take a quick look and see just how that went. Okay?
I know that you're deeply involved in the technology field, but what are some of your advancements and how is it helpful to move America forward?
Our main focus is on one of today's most important issues, jobs. What we do is help to create the ideal marriage between companies and IT professionals in the technology field and to make that relationship a lasting one for the years to come. That, Mr. Shatner, is how we were helping to move America forward.
You know, that's very interesting. You said you guys have perfected a way to create kind of a marriage between companies and IT professionals. I'd like you to tell me a little bit right now about how you do that for your company clients. What do you mean by that?
Well, Doug, one of the feedback we got most often from our clients is a lot of our competition doesn't really listen and doesn't understand what they're looking for.
Right.
And what we've found is by spending a lot of time with the client, really meeting them face to face, getting to understand their company culture, the work environment, the personalities involved, we can get a much better handle on the kind of person that will fit in well in their environment and really contribute to it.
You know, you just mentioned a key phrase when you said face-to-face meetings. I know that's very important. You learn a lot from that, don't you?
Absolutely. It gives us the opportunity to really understand the passion that somebody brings to the table, and that passion that they have, whatever it may be specific towards their career, is really the key to helping them out. It's the key to longevity. It's the key to making the relationship that we hope to bring together between a client and an IT professional to really make it last. We want to know their passion. We want to know what drives them to go to work every day. We want to know what motivates them to be a success.
You also said that you learn a lot from just walking around a company and observing and seeing the staff. And I gather you're looking at what the staff, how they're dressed, things like that you lock away in here.
Every company has a culture that's
right.
unique to how they function. Some companies, it's a little more formal, suit and tie. Other companies, it's casual, right down to jeans or shorts and flip-flops. Their culture is what works for them, and different people fit each organization differently. Somebody who's going to be successful in company A may not be so successful in company B. It's our job to figure that out and make sure that that relationship is going to work from the get-go.
All right, that's the company side. How about the IT professional side? And interestingly, when you say IT professional, that's a pretty broad description. What are we really talking about?
Well, we're talking about people that are typically software developers, network engineers, people that manage the databases on the back end, and sometimes people that manage the IT processes in the company.
It covers a broad range.
It really does. It's quite a bit.
And you're the one who's out there meeting with them most of the time.
Every day.
Every day.
Absolutely, every day.
So what's the goal of what you're trying to match the two, right?
Yes.
Right. We really want to get to know the client and get to know the IT professionals that we're working with so that we can do our job and make the best possible match between the two.
How do you get to know the IT professional? I mean, it's easy to do it with a company if you can walk through and talk to the executives and see the staff. What about the professional over here who's available for a position?
We invite them into our office, or we perhaps go out to their place of business, depending on the scenario, what is specific for them, what they need.
Yeah.
And we sit down and we talk about them, and we ask them about what their goals, what their objectives are. We try to identify the skills they bring to the table that's going to be attractive to an employer. And again, we try to leverage that passion. We look for the vehicle that is going to get that individual to their goals faster. And the only way to find that out is to ask them a lot of questions and to simply listen to the answers and to find out if we've got a possible match.
And how successful are you at matching companies and individuals?
We've got a pretty good success rate. We started back in 2000, just before the big .com bust.
Yeah.
And of course, just
Great
before
time
9/11.
to start a business, right?
Yeah, well, in a lot of ways it was, because it taught us a lot of things that we needed to do to be successful.
Run a tight operation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We managed to get through that year and still turn a profit in 2001, which is something we're very proud of. So we went from a $0 company in 2000 to last year doing $23 million in gross revenue.
I mean, you're doing something right, obviously.
Absolutely. And we've made the Inc. 5000 list 4 times now, which is also something we're very proud of.
And it's important to know that clients aren't going to come back to us unless we do one of 3 things. We save them money, we save them time, or we increase the quality of their life.
How do you save them money?
Well, by getting them quality people in there that are going to do a good job for them, deliver projects on budget and on time, because they're hiring, any company hires employees because that employee is ultimately going to be a profit center in some way. So
And obviously, when they go to the company, the marriage kind of works, because one of the biggest expenses companies have is when employees keep leaving, or consultants or whatever keep leaving.
Mm-hmm.
If the marriage works right at the beginning, that saves them money, right?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, because turnover is a massive expense for
Exactly,
companies. So
exactly.
it's that relationship that lasts. That's the goal, because that ends up saving them the real money in the long term.
Where are your typical clients? I mean, you're in Dallas, Texas,
Yes.
and that's it. That's your headquarters, right?
Yes.
But your clients could be where?
Frankly, they could be international. The bulk of our business actually is in Dallas. The bulk of our clients are Dallas. When we do business in 36 different states and 9 different countries. But all the companies we do business with have a strong Dallas presence at a minimum, if not, in fact, based in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. But what about internationally? You say you have clients. Are they clients, or are these companies that have a relationship with the companies in Dallas that may be spread internationally?
Dallas-based that had
They are.
needs
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Okay. What do you think separates you from other companies that do similar things like this? What sets you apart?
Well, really listening is a big part of it. That's the most common complaint about our competition, is just not listening. And really listening to the companies, listening to the professionals that we work with, and delivering what they're asking for and what they need.
I think I'd like to add to that, actually, before we go on. It's about trust. It's all about trust. We have to continually and constantly re-earn the trust of not only the companies that hire us to find them talent, but we have to earn the trust of the pool of candidates that we work with. And here's how we measure that success. Here's how we measure what we're doing correctly. We measure it based on referrals. If we're successful with a client, if we're successful with an individual candidate that's looking for a new opportunity, whether we actually find them a new position or not, but they feel like they were treated professionally, they were treated ethically and well, they're going to refer their network to us. And that's how we measure it.
How do you find the IT professional? I assume companies come to you, right?
Yes.
And say, look, we need thus and such.
Yes.
How do you find the IT professionals out there who would make the good match with them?
It's all about the referrals. It's all about what I just described to you. It's about reaching out. Once you've built trust with people, they're going to expose you to the other IT professionals that they know.
Right.
And they're willing to help you out when you treat them well, and you treat them nicely, and you treat them professionally with a high level of customer service. And it's the center of influence effect. One person leads you to 2 people, each of those people leads you to 2 more people, each of those people leads you to 2 more people, and before you know it, you've got a powerful network built up.
Doug, what's important to understand is companies can run advertisements themselves, they can do interviews themselves. What we're providing is access to a whole network they don't have access to, a whole network of people.
So you're really opening the door for them to. And the other question is, how many typical people would you provide a company to consider for a position? Would you recommend just one or
The
a
goal is
variety?
3.
3.
The goal is 3 people to consider for one particular position. You know, we do the best job we can,
Right.
but we're human beings. We make mistakes like
Right.
everybody else does. And you want to give the person who is going to be doing the hiring the best chance possible of getting the right person. But just like we try to present a company with 3 different professionals, we try to find more than one opportunity for the applicant as well, because they need to be in a position to make the best decision for themselves.
And are these always full-time positions, or are they short-term consultancy kind of positions?
It's a real mix of both.
It is.
And a lot of it, there's a lot of project work that
Right.
that project may last 3 months. I think our longest project to date is 7 years. That started off as a 3-month project, but because the relationship that was built was so strong, it was just kept getting extended out and out and out. It's pretty
Considering the success you've had, and obviously you've been very successful, what do you see for the future? What are your goals for this company?
exciting. Expansion. We've grown quite a bit. We've had the great fortune of hiring and employing a great number of people.
Right.
IT is sort of a seamless environment where you can work in different cities and do different things. So we see expansion into other cities in our future, absolutely.
So you're enjoying what you're doing? Things going well?
This
yeah.
is fun.
It's fun.
It's never the same thing every day. You never know what's going to happen when you show up. It's a different world each time you come in.
Exactly.
Well, it's very interesting hearing about this because it really is an amazing business you have, and you've done very, very well. Thank you so much for stopping in to tell us about it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
This organization represents companies across our great nation that embody the spirit, dedication, know-how, and can-do attitude which has made America the great nation it is today. And now let's present the Keeping America Strong Award.
Now it's my honor to present this very prestigious award to Jim Bryant and Greg Smith of GTN Technical Staffing of Dallas, Texas, for the outstanding work they are doing to help keep moving America forward. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
I think I'd like to just point out that we owe this success to our team, our crew, the people, the wonderful people we've hired, the professionalism they bring to the table, the passion, the heart and soul that they make everything work. It really is their success in addition to ours, and I want to thank them very much for that.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
once
sir.
again.
Thank you.
All right.
That's it for another edition of Moving America Forward. I'm Bert Tenzer. Join us again as we continue to bring you the entrepreneurs who move America forward.
I'm William Shatner, and for all of us at Moving America Forward, thanks for watching.